Welcome to Digital Learning, dear students. In today's video class, we will be discussing 48th session of Unit 5 of Organizational Behavior, a course of 5th semester BBA of Mangalore University. Today's topic is stress management techniques or stress management strategies. What are the strategies for stress management? In the last session, we have studied the causes of stress. Learning objective of today's session is to understand the stress management strategies. Students will be able to understand the stress management strategies after listening to this class. It is better to bend than break. So, it is better to bend than break. Though stress is helpful, it is usually harmful as it implies on employee's health and his or her task performance. Therefore, stress needs to be managed to minimize its undesirable consequences. Various strategies can be applied here. Various stress management strategies can be classified into two broad categories: individual coping strategies and organizational coping strategies. First of all, we will discuss about the individual coping strategies. Individual strategies are based on self-help or do-yourself approach. Here, some specific techniques that individuals can use to effectively manage job stress are physical exercise, behavioral self-control. These are the two important under this one. Then networking, relaxation, and counseling. Let us discuss them one by one. Physical exercise. It is a good strategy to get body fit and to overcome stress. Walking, jogging, swimming, playing, etc. are good method of overcoming stress. This is overcoming the stress through physical exercise, through our physical exercise. And second one is behavioral self-control. It is self-management, conscious analysis of the cause and consequences of their own behavior helps employees to achieve self-control. Self-control implies employees controlling the situation instead of letting the situation control them. An employee should control the situation. Situation should not control him. And third individual coping strategy is networking. Networking is the formation of close association with good, trusted, empathetic co-workers and colleagues who are listeners and confidence builders. These co-workers at times provides mental support to the stressful employees to get over stressful situation. And fourth individual coping strategy is relaxation. Impact of stress can be overcome by relaxation. The relaxation can be simple one or some specific techniques of relaxation such as meditation can be used here. Meditation involves quiet, concentrated inner thought in order to rest the body physically and emotionally. Mediation is a powerful technique for reducing stress. And fifth individual coping strategy is counseling. It is another strategy widely used in organization for dealing with stress. Employees are given counseling in the matters like career planning to provide them clarity to their career goals and opportunities. This helps to reduce uncertainty in the career. Employees get help through counseling to identify their own strengths, weaknesses, and response pattern and change their behavior accordingly. Now let us discuss about organizational coping strategies. Organizational coping strategies are more of proactive nature. They attempt at removing existing or potential stressors and prevent the onset of stress of individual job holders. Following are some of the organizational coping techniques and efforts. Let us discuss them one by one. First one is supportive organizational processes and practices. Many of organizational stressors emerge because of faulty organizational processes and practices. These can be controlled by creating supportive organizational climate, which depends on managerial leadership than use of power and money to control organizational behavior. Focus is primarily on participation and involvement of employees in decision making process. So we should have a supportive organizational process and also practices. Second organizational coping strategy is job enrichment. It is a major source of stress to the monotonous and disinteresting job being performed by employees in the organization. Job can be enriched through more rational designing, improving content factors such as responsibility, recognition, opportunity for advance, achievement, etc. This improvement will lead to motivation, feeling sense of responsibility, and using maximum capacity at work. Third one, career planning and counseling. It helps the employees to obtain professional advice regarding career paths that would help them to achieve personal. It makes them aware of what additional qualifications, training, and skills they should acquire for career advancement. And fourth organizational coping strategy is stress control workshops and employee assistance programs. Organizations can hold periodical workshops for control and reduction of stress. Such workshops may help individuals to learn the dynamics of stress and methods of overcoming their ill effects. Organization can make arrangements for assisting individuals in overcoming their family and personal problems. So, through stress control workshops and employee assistance programs, we can reduce the stress. And fifth organizational coping strategy is organizational role clarity. People experience stress when they are not clear about what they are expected to do in the organization. This happens because of ambiguity in the role conflict. Such a situation can be overcome by defining role more clearly. Clarity should be given for the role, no ambiguity should exist. Role analysis techniques help both managers and employees to analyze what the job entails and what the expectations are. To summarize, we can say both the types of coping strategies for stress taken together not necessarily guarantees that individual will not experience stress. We cannot guarantee that individuals will not experience stress. However, such strategies may help either in reducing the tendency of occurring stresses, or if stresses have occurred, help in minimizing the negative effect. We have these books which can be referred by the students for further studies. Now we have some multiple choice questions. Question number 1, physical exercise is a dash coping strategy. Individual, organizational, both of the above, none of the above. Dash implies employees controlling the situation instead of letting the situation control them. Job enrichment, self-control, self-esteem, none of the above. Dash is the formation of close associations with good, trusted, empathetic co-workers and colleagues who are listeners and confidence builders. Net worth, group dynamics, network. Fourth question, job enrichment will lead to motivation, feeling of sense of responsibility, utilizing maximum capacity at work, all of the above. Fifth question, dash technique help managers, both managers and employees, to analyze what the job entails and what the expectations are. Job rotation, job enrichment, role analysis, and job analysis. Answers are given here. For the first question, A is the answer. For the second question, B. For the third question, C. And for the fourth question, D. And for the fifth question, C. Thank you for listening.